I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 32 of our Pokemon Sword Let's Play. And guys, if you missed last episode, we took on the 8th and final gym leader, Raihan? It's Raihan. It always reminds me of Gohan, which is why I can remember it. Raihan, the dragon gym leader. We beat him. It was actually a really tough battle. It was a double battle, so if you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. We actually got kind of close to losing that battle. But now today we're making our way towards, I guess, the Pokemon League. I don't know what they call it in this game. We have to travel to the train. We're going to be taking the train up here, and we're going to be making our way to Windon. I'm assuming this is the arena with the battle is going to take place. I'm not sure if it's an Elite Four situation. I'm not sure if it's a tournament. They said something about semifinals and finals. I honestly don't know anything about what's going on. I just know that we have all our gym badges. We're heading over to the train station, and we're heading over to Windon. And there's also in the background, there's been some Dynamaxing things going around where Pokemon just randomly Dynamax in random locations that the champion Leon has been dealing with. So I don't know if that's going to play a role in anything. We still haven't figured out anything about the legendaries either, which is to me bizarre as we're heading to the Pokemon League. Usually you find those things out and those things start to play out, you know, halfway through the game, 6 badges in, something, right? Before you go into the Pokemon League. So it's very interesting. So Hop beat, he has defeated Raihan. So that's good news. So Hop is no longer on his little bit of a losing streak that he had going on. You're pretty different from the champion in that, but your strength is genuine, as proven by the Dragon Badge you won for me. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm. I was even blown away. Listen up, you two. But our way through the Champion Cup tournament to face. So there is a tournament, it sounds like. One of you ought to. I reckon I'm still the favorite to win, but I'm up against my true rival, Ruby. So I'll wring out every last thing I've learned during my battle with you, Raihan, to beat her. So it looks like, I don't know how many combatants are in this tournament, but at the very least we have Hop. I'm assuming Marnie made it. We don't know if Bidet somehow, swiveled his way in to the tournament anyway. Last thing we knew, he was suspended, and the gym leader Opal was making him like her protege. So it's kind of going over some stuff here. So there's a stadium. They mentioned something about a tower. We're on our phone looking at everything here, as anyone would do with a smartphone. We're gonna make our match the greatest match there ever was. That's what Hop says, anyways. So it's gonna be interesting. If it's like, so here's what I'm guessing is gonna happen. This is my theory. My theories have been pretty much wrong this entire. Well, we don't know about the legendary stuff yet, but hopefully we get some conclusions there soon. My theory is about this championship tournament is we're gonna battle 4 trainers, kind of like the Elite Four, and then you battle the champion. That's my guess. So there's a trainer right there on that ramp of media. So this is Route 10. Bet there'll be ice Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. So we're another ice area. We were just in an icy area before we battled before and after we battled the 6th gym leading to the 7th gym. There's a lot of ice Pokemon that we ran into. 2 X-Dex. X, gon' give it to you. There's a Glalie. What? Is that Mr. Mime? What the heck? What? That is bizarre. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, wow. A Galarian Mr. Mime. I like it. Oh yeah, we don't have quick balls. I'm assuming he's ice type. Alright, so here's the deal, right? So we've seen normal Mr. Mime in the 7th gym, because there's a Mr. Mime blocking us to the barrier. Wow. That's crazy. We just knocked him out, by the way. So I'm guessing he's an ice psychic type because he was super effective. Well, he was weak against the dark type. That's crazy. I did not expect to see a freaking... Oh god, a Galarian Mr. Mime. Do we have Glalie yet? I actually just caught a Glalie on my other game in the wild. I think it was in the wild. Yeah, it was in the wild. In the wilderness area. So I do want Glalie. We don't have it here. Wow, Galarian Mr. Mime, huh? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a Galarian Mime Jr. or if it's just normal Mime Jr. Alright, so we go for Play Rough on the Glalie. It's so exciting. Like, I feel like every episode I play of this game, and we're 33 episodes in, I've done all 33 episodes in the span of a few days. So the game came out Friday. Today is actually Tuesday night. And I've recorded every episode from Friday to now. So it's been less than a week. I'll be real with you guys. There's been moments where I've been extremely exhausted because of it. I just want to play. I just want to play like so bad. And I'm glad I got the second game too, because like it allows me to play the game when I'm not recording, right? So I have a little bit of downtime because it does take a lot of energy. Some may not understand if they've never done it before, but it takes a lot of energy to talk, you know, through an entire episode, try to make things entertaining, and also play the game and stay focused. And in this case, I got a camera here, I got the game here, so I'm constantly trying to look back and forth. Not that I'm complaining about it because I enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But it has been exhausting. It has been a little exhausting. There's probably been episodes where I have maybe rambled a bit or flubbed over my words a lot because I'm just so exhausted. There's been moments where my throat was just extremely sore because of recording. So I mean, I'm just excited. Like, I love the fact that there's just always something new, it feels like, we run into. Whether it's a Pokemon from a different generation that I haven't seen yet, or if it's a brand new Pokemon, or if it's a Galarian Pokemon. I think they paced out this game very well in terms of where they place the Pokemon. You know, there's so many different areas. And it seems like every time you go to a new route, there's a different selection of Pokemon. I mean, there might be a couple, you know, common Pokemon running about that you've seen in other routes, but for the most part, it's like, okay, here, you know, this is this area. Now you got, you know, 5 different Pokemon that you didn't see in the last route you were just in. Hell, even when we went from one ice area to the other, when we went from the 6th gym, the area leading up to the 6th gym, where we had some ice Pokemon. Like the Ice Bug, we had Vanillish, Sneasel, and then when we went from there to the next area with the icebergs in the water, then you had the Octopus Pokemon, you had several different other Pokemon involved. It was just so it's paced so well in that regard. Now, if we want to talk about anything negative of the game, I don't really have much negative to say about the game, other than there hasn't been a whole lot of story. But I don't think the game really needed all that much story. It's been so much fun without it. I'm not someone who cares too much about story anyways in games. Like, I think a good story can be very impactful and can help a game become even better. But me, I'm about gameplay. And for me, Pokemon, I never really cared about any of the stories, really. I've talked about this before in probably one of my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon videos, where story in games don't really do it for me, really. It depends. Like, if a game's story is really good and it just brings me in, then it's very impactful and I love it. But there's been a lot of games, like, I just don't care. Like, as long as the gameplay is fun, I'm in. You know, it doesn't have to be a crazy story. So I've always loved Pokemon, and I'll be honest, the stories in all the Pokemon games, for the most part, to me, have been very by the numbers, very uneventful. It's usually there's a crime syndicate of some sort. They're doing some shenanigans with legendary Pokemon. We gotta stop it. Rinse and repeat. Either they're trying to take over the world, trying to create, more land mass, more water. Whether they're trying to destroy the planet, whatever the case might be. It's all basically the same thing to me, and it doesn't really bring me in. So the fact that there's a little bit of lack of story in this game, we don't really have a, well, as far as we know, there's not really much of a criminal organization. I mean, we're going to the Pokemon League at this point, so I gotta assume that there is no Team Rocket or anything like that. There might be a bad guy involved. The chairman might be a bad guy, which is my theory right now, which is kind of where I'm leaning towards. But, man, it doesn't need it. I thought this game was a lot of fun so far. I mean, we're not done with it, obviously. And I don't know how much we have left to do. I don't know what kind of post-game stuff there is to do. We are going to complete the pokedex. We're going to complete the curry dex, because I'm a madman. But there may be, in terms of my recording, a large bit of space between when we finish the game and actually like completing the pokedex. And there might be a lot of completing the pokedex done off my other game, right? Because as much as I love doing those sorts of challenges on camera, I don't know if you guys like watching me do every single step of everything there is to do, and I've kind of learned that through the Master Trainer quest, where I felt like maybe I did too much, like grinding on camera, too much. It's just not exciting, but I just didn't have time to do the grinding and record, right? But I'm in a position now where I have recorded, even if I upload a Pokemon video every day, which I probably will, over a month's worth of videos in the span of 5 days, right, for this series. So I have the luxury to work on the Pokedex on my other game. Let's go for Nuzzle again. So I'm going to take that advantage. I'm going to take advantage of that, and I am going to probably work on the Pokedex. I mean, I'm doing it anyway, so I'm just playing the game. I'm doing, raids and stuff on there. And I might do some raids on here as well. One of the first things I want to do, honestly, once we beat the game, is I want to get a Ditto. So at some point we're gonna go grab a Ditto. I think we can get the Ditto after we beat the league, or whatever it's called, the tournament, whatever it is. I looked up to see if you can get Ditto because I was curious if Ditto was in the game. Because obviously, my friends want to get some starter Pokemon off me. I want to get some Pokemon off of them, and obviously that's much easier to do with a Ditto. So that's what I looked it up just out of curiosity, and I said that you can get Ditto in the wild area. I just don't know if there's any like preliminary stuff I have to do, if I have to have if it's a certain level. I don't know what level the Dittos are, so I haven't really tried to go get one until after we beat the game. Really, I haven't tried since we got the 8th badge. I don't know if I need to beat the final bit before I can see Dittos. I don't know, because I spent a lot of time in the wilderness and I haven't seen a single Ditto. I said something completely else. Freudian slip. No, I haven't seen a Ditto out there. I've seen just about anything else that you could ever possibly want. Although I haven't seen Tyranitar yet, and I'm pretty sure I remember seeing Tyranitar in one of the trailers, or in the treehouse that they did, showing some of the gameplay of the game. I haven't seen anything like that out there, so maybe there's more to the wild area that I haven't discovered yet? I don't know. But we have Mr. Mime, the dancing Pokemon. It is Ice Psychic. Its talent is tap dancing. It's a tap dancer. That's pretty cool. It can also manipulate temperatures to create a floor of ice, which this Pokemon can kick up to use as a barrier. That's pretty rad, man. I really like Galarian Mr. Mime. They really chose some interesting choices. Of course, Mr. Mime is a first-gen Pokemon. Do we need another, regional form for a Gen 1 Pokemon? Probably not. But I'm not going to complain, because Mr. Mime is one of those Pokemon, in all honesty, that's kind of a bit irrelevant. You know what I mean? It's not a Pokemon you really see people talk about. You never hear people say, oh, Mr. Mime is my favorite Pokemon. You don't really see him in, like, Pokemon teams. If you ever watch, like, Competitive Battle, or if you go on Pokemon Showdown, you don't really see Mr. Mime a whole lot. I mean, I'm sure he exists on there, but it's just a Pokemon that could use a little bit of spice, you know what I mean? And him having a Galarian form could be enough to kind of spice it up a little bit for him. We got some Super Potions, Hyper Potions, Revives. We got a few of. We need to buy just a few more. We're gonna probably need some for the tournament, because I'm gonna imagine, like I said, my guess is it's gonna be like the Elite Four, where we don't get to take any breaks. I forgot to do a team recap, didn't I? I always forget to do this. I'm so bad at this, but We'll do a quick team recap here. We have Nikoni, aka Grim Snarl, with Draining Kiss, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Dark Pulse. Actually, there's an item I need to get for him. I found it on my other game today because I've gotten to the Snow Town with the 6 badges, but I haven't battled the 6th gym yet. But I found an item in the Desert Rooney area. It's a pixel. I think it's a Pixie Plate. It'll help power up our pixie moves, our fairy moves. So we'll go get that here in a minute. Knows Me, aka Toxtricity, with Nuzzle Overdrive, Poison Jab, and Boom Burst. We have Adam, aka Colossal, with Ancient Power, Heat Crash, Rapid Spin, Incinerate, holding them, Wise Glasses. Knows Me, of course, holding that Magnet. Sasuke, aka Corviknight, with Drill Peck, Stillwing, Brave Bird, Home Claws, holding that Sharp Beak. And then, of course, we have Einstein, the Orbeetle with Struggle Bug, Reflect, Shadow Ball, Psychic. And last but certainly not least, we have the boy Broly, aka Rillaboom, with Brick Break, Drum Beating, Magical Leaf, Knockoff, holding that Miracle Seed. So that's our team. Halfway through the episode. Sorry about that. I do that all the time. I forget to do a team recap. And I even took a break from recording. I recorded the last episode about 8 hours ago. But I wanted to record a couple today, and I wanted to hopefully beat the whatever the championship tournament Elite Four thing is, because like I said, I want to get a Ditto, man. And once I get a Ditto, I can get my friends, you know, a Grookie, get them a real starter Pokemon, not that silly Sobble that they got. Goes for Woodhammer, give me neutral, I would imagine. Oh, and he gets burned. You hate to see it. We'll throw an Ultra Ball at him. But let's just show like how many Pokemon are in this game. Like, we've gone through 3 snow areas, and I've pretty much done that all today and yesterday, like the snowy area portions of the game. And there are several different Pokemon in each route, right? Like Snover wasn't in any of the other routes. Snorunt was. I don't know if Glalie was or not. I don't remember. Snover, the frost tree Pokemon. It lives on snowy mountains. It sinks its legs onto the snow to absorb water and keep its own temperature down. We definitely didn't see Galarian. Ooh, never melt ice. Nice. We definitely didn't see Galarian Mr. Mime. For definitely. And this is just one patch of grass. Cubchoo. Did we see in the other routes? I don't remember. I know he's in the wild area, as is Snover, which is where I've seen them before. Is this another trainer? So yeah, this is kind of like the Victory Road type of situation, which is fine by me. I can use more money, more experience is good. I need to revive Nico, and I forgot to do that. Here comes Steelix. Now, of course, we know that Steelix is in the game. We ran into an Onix in the wild, like I think episode 3 or 4, and it absolutely obliterated me. It was like level 25, we were like level 11 or something. Little insane. But we take down the Steelix, no problem, because Colossal is a beast. Mudsdale. Mudsdale's a ground type. Bring in Broly. Oh yeah, Nosebee got knocked out as well. I mean, I don't have to waste a revive. I could go back to the train station and go back to the Poke Center real fast. We're not that far into the route yet. Slap Mudsdale around a little bit. And Mudsdale goes down. Hiker Douglas. You won't be able to beat a strong opponent without pushing the limits of what's possible. Alright, so we're going to head back real fast, heal up, and then come back. It'd be nice if they had someone to heal us here, right? I don't really care what station we go to be honest. Actually, we could have just flown, huh? I guess that's kind of a dumb move on my part. Could have just flown. We wasted like 5 seconds, but still. That's extra 5 seconds we could have had, man. Have we been to this clothes store? I don't remember coming here. Hold on. I wouldn't mind having a new outfit for the tournament. Maybe we should do that after Yeah, I've been here. I remember the striped shirts. We will buy a new outfit before we do the battle. There was some expensive garbs that I wanted to buy in one of the towns. I forget what it is. Hell, they might even have a clothes store in Windon for all I know. I don't know if we actually get to do anything there until after the tournament, though. Alright, anyways, back on task here. We're going to revive our Pokemon, heal them up, and then we'll run back over there. Look at that army, dude. This is such a fun-looking team, right? Alright, so let's... Should we have Nico in the front of the party? Yeah, I think Nico's fine in the front of the party. Nico just seems to be a bit of a glass cannon. You know what? While we're not in that route anymore, can we fly there, by the way? I would hope so. We can't. Okay, so we have to take a train there. That's fine. Let's grab that item that I was talking about earlier, the pixie plate. It was to the right. Okay, it's Hammerlock, so we can fly to Route 7. It's in Route 8. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but I remember it being in this route. And I somehow missed it. So we're just going to slide through here real fast. There's also... Oh, you know, an item that I picked up that I forgot to... I didn't get it on camera because I was going in there to check the daily... They have like a shop that has like a daily sale or whatever, and I went over there to buy, I think, a metal coat. I found an item there. I forget what the item even was, to be honest, but I remember it being somewhat important. What was it? The cracked pot. I found the cracked pot. I forgot to mention that. I did that quite a few episodes ago. I think I did that last night, actually, which would have been like 5 or 6 episodes ago. Okay, I don't think it was over here, per se. It could have been in this corner. I remember being like in a corner, maybe right here. Ah, perfect. So pixie plate. So we're gonna give that to our girl Nico over there. Power up those fairy moves. Boom, now everyone has an item. Perfect. Alright, now back to our regularly scheduled programming. And by that I mean back to Windon. We need to go to a train station. Let's go to Hammerlock, it's fine. Alright. You're not where we're supposed to go. Let's go over here, okay. Is White Hill the place I was just at? I don't remember. It was Route 10. Yeah, okay. Alright, back to business. Alright, so Snover, Mime, oh, Sneasel. Ooh, Galarian Darumaka. I'm very excited to catch this one. Look at this cute Pokemon, dude. I think it's just Mono Ice, so I'm just gonna go Dark Pulse, should be fine. Survived with a slither of health, baby. I sent with the Ultra Ball. Ooh, I wonder what Darmanitan looks like. And does he have Zen mode with the Galarian form? I'd be interested to find out. Darumaka, the Zen Charm Pokemon. It lived in snowy areas for so long that its fire sac cooled off and atrophied. Oh my god, I don't know what that word is. It now has an organ that generates cold instead. Very cool. Oops, ran into a Snover. We have Sneasel, we have Snover, we have Mr. Mime. So I think we're good on those. I just like spacebar, hopefully I don't miss my recording. Nope, we're good. Oh crap, Obama Snow's here, huh? Yeah, we'll try to catch Obama Snow real fast. It's level 55 though, jeez Louise. Now we can catch Pokemon of any level now, since we have all 8 badges, which is nice. Let's go for Dark Pulse again. Goes for Blizzard. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Critical hit. I'm gonna go and throw an Ultra Ball at it. It's probably gonna knock Nico out. We'll just revive her with the revive. Always catch the damn thing. I didn't think we were gonna get it, but we'll definitely take it. Nico grows level 51. Obama Snow, the Frost Tree Pokemon. If it sees any packs of Darumaka going after Stover, it chases them off, swinging its sizable arms like hammers. Look at those Mr. Mimes just dancing around. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Okay, there's an item on that side over there. Sneasel, chill. I love you, Sneasel. I love how it runs. Oh, that's a Sneasel that powered up. I was like, what is that? I get more nervous about battles than work. Then you're in the wrong line of field, Bob. If you don't get nervous, that means you're not excited. You don't get any excitement, you know? Here comes Weavile. Love Weavile. One of my favorite Pokemon to say it every time I see him, but I'll keep saying it. We are fairy types, so we could fairy this thing right in the face. A little play rough. Hone Claws. Oh, he thinks he's going to set up on us. He's about to get destroyed in one hit. You guys ready for this? Nico knees. Have to get those Nico knees, and Weavile is down. Claydol is a ground psychic type. I'm going to Broly. And with that drum beating. And that's what Broly does, baby, every single time. When I do business, I'm called a businessman. So when I battle, should be called a battle man? I mean, I'd call it a minute man because that's how long you lasted in this battle. And from what your wife told me, no, I'm kidding. So we got a Sneasel, we got a Mime. I'm wondering if there's like one or two other Pokemon we haven't seen yet. And if we miss them, we'll come back for them when we start to wrap up the Pokedex. We got Cabby, Jeffrey with a Corviknight. Nico's in front. He's a Steel type, so we probably should swap out. We're going to swap into Adam here. Let's go for Heat Crash. Knock him out. Well, maybe knock him out next round. The hail was almost enough, but not quite. Sasuke grows level 53. Einstein level 52. Flygon. So let's swap into... I don't have any ice attacks, do I? Well, we have Nico. I might want to teach somebody an ice attack just in case we go against like a flying dragon type. Like or a flying ground type in the case of Flygon. I don't know if anyone can even learn an ice move on our team. But let's go for Play Rough. Goes for Earthquake. That's fine. If this doesn't knock him out, we might go for Sucker Punch. Or we just knock him out because Nico is a beast. We got a few level ups here. I actually don't know much about the old Corviknight legend. Then why even bring it up? Because now I'm curious. I pride myself on my strong Corviknight that carries customers while flying. Oh yeah, he is the taxi driver, I guess. Okay. The Post. I wonder just how long we can keep on carrying letters like this. So Postman Harper with a Pelipper. That's appropriate for them to have Pelipper's, right? Because Pelipper's like also a delivery type Pokemon. If they've had Pelipper's this entire game, I haven't noticed it until now, and I'm disappointed in myself because that's a cool little attention to detail that they put into this game. I'm going to go into Nozomi here for obvious reasons. Goes for Tailwind. Well, let me tell you something, brother. You're about to get knocked out by an Overdrive. Excuse me. Boom, sick Rift, man. Pelipper goes down. Noctowl. Has Noctowl been known to, like, take mail? Not that I'm aware of. Goes for Hypnosis, that's rather annoying. Goes for Air Slash, we dodge the attack. Effortlessly, we're asleep, standing still. And Noctowl still missed its attack. How embarrassing. Didn't miss this time though. Did some okay damage. It is no longer raining. It's actually very sunny. And now it's hailing. That's cool. I've never seen the weather like change in mid-battle before like that, like without someone using a weather move or ability. Very interesting. Well, we take Noctowl out with an Overdrive. A little overkill with that Overdrive, but we'll take it where we can get it. Harper goes down. I lost when I think about it. I didn't even want it to end. Yeah. I said yeah. Alright, I want to make sure there's no items over here. There is an item. Sneasel attacks us from behind, you sneaky devil. Sneasel uses beat up. Oh, so you're gonna be like that, huh, Sneasel? Well, you know what? I don't feel like using any potions, but I want to heal my Pokemon up. I wonder how I could do that against a Sneasel. Well, you did this to yourself, Sneasel. Give Mama a kiss. Oh, it survived. Well, this Sneasel was buffed up. Maybe I should capture it. Ooh, the fake out. Goes for Feint. Alright, I'm not gonna waste any more balls on this thing. All that HP we gave for Brainy Kiss has disappeared. We still can't run away. Gosh darn it. Alright, Nico, it's time to knock him out. Oh, we got some watts for that? Oh yeah, because he was overpowered. Ooh, Common Shard, we'll take that. We can sell that for some money. You know what? You know what, Mr. Mime? I'm gonna do that Draining Kiss. Goes for Sucker Punch. Mr. Mime is so happy, like, oh, I just got beat up. Alright, gosh, I just want to get out of the grass. That's all I want to do. Oh, here we go again. And Mr. Mime goes down. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end today's episode. Next episode, we're going to come back here, hopefully get through the rest of the route here. Oh man, there's still a lot left. It looks like. Looks like we have another section of the route here, maybe? I'm not sure. Or that, or we're halfway through the route. We'll find out next episode, guys. Hopefully next episode we get through the route. Maybe we can get in and then explore Winden a little bit here. And maybe find out more about this challenge we're about to participate in. And then I'm hoping the episode after that we could actually take part in the challenge and then beat it. But we'll see how the timeline goes. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I am the Maverick McDaniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!